We have word now that China is moving some of its military hardware to different theaters in the region of the Western Pacific. And they're saying that just hours after the close military encounter between the U.S. and China, and some of you may have missed some of this action, but when Trump signed this stuff with Taiwan, China sent their aircraft carrier into this narrow strait between Taiwan and China, kind of as a show of force, and Taiwan shadowed them the whole way, with Xi Jinping giving off all these warnings that no one better try to separate from China or do anything suspect or you're going to get dealt with. In so many words, is what he said. Well, now the U.S. sent one of its ships up into, it was a U.S. Navy destroyer. It sailed 12 nautical miles off of, I guess, the outlying areas of the Spratly Islands, which is a highly contested region I've talked about many times in the South China Sea. This was part of the Freedom of Navigation operation. So I guess under the Freedom of Navigation operation, they can move into this region, but China is condemning it, saying that it's a severe provocation. And this comes on the heels of all the talk of trade war and everything else that's going on between the United States and China. Now, the military is launching these readiness drills, spring readiness drills in this region. But what they're saying now is that they have launched H-6K bombers, Su-30 and Su-35 bombers, and fighter jets. And they're saying that the Air Force exercises are rehearsals for future wars, and they are the most direct preparation for war. This is what China's saying. They say the more exercises that China can practice far from its shores, the better that it will be positioned as an important force for managing and controlling crises containing to war and for winning battles and anything else coming down the pike. And this map here, to me, showing what is going on really good. You can see Spratly Island Airfield. You can see the underwater formations here, and there's a massive one up here. And you're going to see, through this legend down here, the outpost, you're going to see Vietnam, mainly Philippines that you're seeing here. Philippines. You're going to see China's just come right up into the area that the Philippines claims. Malaysia, Taiwan, you can see the Malaysian line, what they're trying to claim, all through here. Philippines also claiming parts of this, but they're not really battling amongst one another. All eyes are on China, because China, unlike any of the other countries, has just marched right on down in here, past this line, and they started building military runways and bases and everything else on these underwater formations. They may be a couple feet underwater. They're going there and building them up and making them bases, runways, fortifications. This is what is happening in this stretch of the South China Sea. Something to pay attention to and to keep an eye on. I will be uploading an exclusive on undergroundworldnews.com directly to the site. We figured out a way that we can just operate there and upload videos there instead of having to use anything else, any other site. So they're going to be exclusive videos dropped over there, gloves off, pertaining to a lot. Peace.